Hey guys, welcome. This is Ordinary Beauty '07. I am an ordinary person made beautiful from within by my creator, and the number 7 because it is God's number. And you know my name is Key, and I am super excited to be coming to you all this morning because I have not been speaking to you all. It's been a week and a half. There's been like a lot going on in my studio, so I just been kind of just, you just have so much going on. And I really wanted to stop and make sure that I spoke with you guys this morning. So we'll just walk a little bit. I'm on vacation in Florida with my family. And right now I'm getting ready to do a little walk over to the outlet mall. And I've just been thinking about some of the amazingness that has taken place in the last couple of weeks, just with God and just his beauty and his sovereignty. And even some of the ways that he has brought others to prophesy to me during this time. And it's just been things that God has been telling me, or I've heard several times before, so like nothing new, but definitely just where God is taking me. And it just makes me so excited to know that I'm still on the path, still in the purpose of for what God has me doing, and that I am just trying to stay with the path, stay with the plan, and of course just to keep going. I just want to give some words of encouragement to others right now. Sometimes it just feels like you're always going to be in the same place. It just feels like you're never going to become unstuck because you've always had it this way. Maybe you were not born into a family that had money, and so you've always had to struggle. But one day God sends a person to you or opportunity to you that takes you out of where you were so stuck or felt you were stuck at being. And it's happened for so many people. Someone, I'll say this, if you take it back and there's a helicopter flying above, let's see if we can catch him. Did we catch him? I certainly cannot tell because it's light out here, like it is bright out here for me. So I'm sorry if you can't catch him, but we heard him. So if someone, you hear the stories all the time about someone coming to America they didn't have, and they came from a family of poverty, and then an opportunity came, and that opportunity allowed them to grow and to provide for their family, and they became very, very wealthy, and they were able to pass that along for generations and generations. And so those opportunities happen because they're God moments and God opportunities. So just so you all know, there is a helicopter tourist place over really next to me. So somebody's getting a tour. But anyways, and then I think about the opportunities that are given to people who have gifts of athleticism that had a dream when they were younger. And you hear all the time on the ESPN, well, I do because my family is a family of athletes. And so I'm always hearing about these stories, especially when it becomes time for drafts and things like that. And so you hear their stories of how it was hard for them and they were going through and they didn't have much, but they kept pushing and kept striving, and how God made a way. And it didn't come easy. Like, I never heard a story where someone said, this was easy for me and it just worked out because I wanted to work out. No, they worked hard for it. And they put in the hours. They put in the manpower. And as my Sarge would say when I was in ROTC, they put in the elbow grease. So with all that becomes the opportunity. So make sure that you know that you will have those opportunities based on putting out the manpower, putting out the miles, and just keep going. And so that's what I'm doing now. I am pushing. I am continue to just go, and I'm not giving up because there's so much that God has for me, that he wants for me, and that he is providing for me. And I'm super excited to see where he's going. Now, what's very cool is that you guys will be on a journey with me to see where I am going. It was prophesied to me this morning. My cousin said, you are going to actually have 2 dance studios, and I thought that was pretty cool. And so, hey, I'm looking for the manifestation of God's gifts because he comes to give us good and perfect gifts. So with that being said, I'll receive my good and perfect gifts, and I am going to receive what God has for me. No weapon formed against me is ever prospering. So just wanted to say that. And you guys be encouraged, because if God has something for you, He's definitely going to allow it to come to pass. The only one that can stop you is you. So I don't plan on myself stopping me, and I pray that you do not allow yourself to stop you. So I'm going to go ahead and end this here, because literally I'm walking in the area trying to get to the mall, and there's people driving everywhere trying to get to their parking spaces and wherever they're going. And I don't want to get hit, but I pray to help somebody this morning. I miss you guys, and I look forward to some other vlogs and other just videos. So I pray that you have a blessed day. I pray that God is giving you some insight, and that you are loving on somebody today. To God be the glory. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Until then, peace. Bye-bye.